EuropaNova and Friends of Europe have decided to launch 40 under 40 because we believe that we need to give birth to a new generation of opinion makers and opinion leaders throughout Europe.
Europe of tomorrow is about leadership, and this leadership will be brought by its youth.
We brought together 40 young talents coming from all over the continent to shape Europe's future.
The programme has given us a great opportunity to network. There's a lot of variety of individuals from different disciplines, different parts of Europe, different backgrounds, fantastic diversity that has enabled a frank and excellent and creative discussion.
I think it's very useful because we can understand the importance of Europe. In our countries, every person can speak about this experience and try to explain to other young people that Europe is an opportunity.
Members of the European Union, we have freedoms and rights which I think we should never take for granted. We've benefited from amazing relative prosperity, and I think that it's our responsibility to ensure that we can provide that for future generations.
I'm based in Poland. This is so much that we gained over 2 decades. We are also afraid of losing some of it. This is for sure for me advantage of this event, to have such open discussion about how we can save Europe.
We need to renew the European project started 50 years ago. This is a different generation with new ideas, new initiatives, and Europe needs this fresh air.
This program works as flash, just 3 days in immersion, and then there is a group constituted. And then if year after year you constitute such groups, automatically there will be some networks working for good power forces for Europe.
Right now, right here, we are 40 people and everybody is totally different, and we can exchange so much and we can give to each other so much. I think it was one of the most inspiring meetings I ever took place.
From Finnish perspective, it's interesting to be in the middle of Europe and to hear, what's happening here. Because otherwise, in Nordic countries, it also feels very remote what's happening, somewhere in Brussels or in Paris.
I think that it is time to raise the European leadership among young people. It is worth continuing. I'm sure that in the future this program is going to become more and more dynamic.
Here we see that we have a generation of people who is able to think as Europeans and not just as national representative representing the national interest of one particular country. I have to say I was impressed because it was actually above my expectations.
The mix of having entrepreneurs, business people, people of media and others together and discussing the different perspectives and problems, that's very unique. And I think we should support these programs, and it should and has to go on.
If I was to summarize the last 3 days that we spent together, I would say sublime, compact, intellectual, deep, timely, and renaissance in a way. Maybe renaissance is the word that I would use.